Sponsored by Sprite.
It is indeed one of the great nights of the NBA season. Welcome to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the West All-Stars up against the East All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. All-Star voting format changed.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the West All-Stars, Steph Curry's out there with Harden. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Davis. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Now Curry. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Wade can't hit.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Durant, rebounded by Anthony. Here are the East All-Stars. Pushing it up. And George with the stuff.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Now, here's Curry. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Nowitzki, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Now here's Nowitzki. And it ends up out of bounds. Now here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
On its way from Curry for two. Misses off the left iron.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Took him no time at all on that one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and, you know, he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. East All-Stars on defense. 4-point game. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball from past the arc. And that one's good. Irving's got 6 points.
A lot of space out there in transition when you get that far away from the hoop.
And Durant, here we go. Davis kicks to Harden. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's 6 points for James Harden.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Back to Durant. Here's Harden on the wing. Offensive rebound. Nowitzki dishes to Davis. That's good. Davis has got his first points of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Nowitzki, the pass to Curry. And it's sent back by Irving. And now the fast break, Anthony with the ball.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yeah, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 6. It's Davis with the drive.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
This is his first free throw of the game. John Wall's checked in for the East. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Here comes John Wall. Wade kicks the Wall. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So for the West, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nowitzki. Griffin comes in for Davis, and Paul subbed in for Steph Curry. Wall against Paul, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wade. And George kicks to LeBron. Fires, high post, and he hits the jump shot. James has got 6 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Durant's gone 2 of 3 from the field. The drive by James. Can't hit. Griffin with some nice D.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And then Durant with the dunk.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look. Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Harden dishes to Griffin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand, Jen. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
James. The East All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The free throw drops for James. And some changes here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for Paul George. Millsap comes in for Anthony. And it's DeRozan in for Dwayne Wade. And so here are the West All-Stars. 7-point differential. Feeds to Durant. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Millsap with the drive. James, the pass to Millsap. Outside, Wall. James, right side. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Wall. Three-point range. First quarter. But excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he lobs it up to DeRozan.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam.
Team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
Pulls from the top of the key. And Wall kicks to Millsap. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
That was wicked!
And Wall kicks to Johnson. There's the three. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. Griffin dishes to Paul. Tries again, and Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Wall passes to DeRozan. They get it again. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 17. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a...
Bringing down the house. The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly, you're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
I remember Tracy McGrady doing that. First guy I ever saw pull that off.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. West All-Stars. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, points off turnovers can be a very telling stat, and we've seen a few of those from them already.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
They've got Roy Hibbert. Johnson is out there with Noah. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Irving in at the point. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Offensive rebound. Love kicks to Howard. He feeds it to Curry. Love dishes to Lillard. Back to Love. And Curry, here we go. West All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Stephen Curry. Paul George, he's checked in for Joe Johnson. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Dirk Nowitzki has a game that certainly should age well. He said standing in the corner shooting a three ball will never be a problem. It's the preparation you have to do every summer. Once I get tired of that, it'll be over quick. You've got to put in a lot of work at this age to still perform at a high level. A pretty honest assessment, guys.
A great work ethic, Doris, and he holds himself to that standard all the time. Thanks. Irving for three. That's good. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Outside Curry. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Moving against Lillard. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. It's deflected. Throws it up high. Well placed. LU pass into the layup.
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter.
is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Curry, good. Now the East All-Stars with it. Outside Irving. From deep. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Curry. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Howard. Now Lillard. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And stolen by Irving. Fast break. Here we go. And he's going up for the alley-oop. George passes to Noah. Irving for three. Noah kicks to Hibbert. Wade outside. From past the arc. And he gets it to go. Wade's got 8 points. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Roy Hibbert.
First one falls for him. Anthony's checked in for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Howard. Durant comes in for Anthony Davis. James Harden, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And Tony Parker subbed in for Damian Lillard. And here's Love for 3. Shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. It's Anthony with the drive. That drops. And it's 8 points here for George.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. The East making a switch. James is checked in. Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
It's LeBron with the drive. Nobody near George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's the fast break. Here's Wade. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point East All-Star lead. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Love. And it's Paul in for Tony Parker. Inside, deflects the pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter, pushing their lead to double digits. 10 points for LeBron.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Durant, that's good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's George. He's got 8. Outside Irving. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for the East All-Stars. Now here's Griffin. Paul, no one around him. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. James with it. Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Harden kicks to Durant. Paul with the ball. Wade picks him up. Outside for Durant. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Paul missing again.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
The drive by James. Hibbert kicks to Wade. Nobody near Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
And those hustle points, Clark, I mean, that's just another reason why they've got the lead here.
Here's George. This is the most they've led by 13 points. It's LeBron with the drive. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
New players in now for the East. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the West.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Durant with the wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Bosch kicks to Wall. Dishes to Millsap. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Paul passes to Durant. Kicks to Harden. There's the three. And that one's good. Harden's got 13.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. And Wall kicks to Johnson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Anthony Davis comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Curry subbed in for Paul. They get it back. Outside Durant. There's the three. That drops. He's got 15.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Pass to Johnson. Wall against Curry. Wall dishes to Bosch. 2 on the clock, and Nowitzki with the block. Shot is off. That'll do it for the first half. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. 19 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
Second half is underway. Here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Harden. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nowitzki in at the 5 down low.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Davis. And it's the East with the rebound. Wade's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
First team foul.
The drive by James, and that one is stuffed right through.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 18. Outside Durant. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area that you can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
James outside. Wade outside. Lets it go with the 3. Intense shot, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it. Ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go. He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Here comes Durant. 15 points in the game. Outside Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Howard's checked in for the West. Ball comes in for Kevin Durant.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
Such an imposing finisher around the rim. Intimidating to the defense, really.
Paul kicks to Curry. Harden left side. Fires the 3, and that one's good. Harden's got 16.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
James with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Curry against Wade. He dishes it to George. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is off. Curry with some nice D. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
All-Stars ball. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Curry attacking. Takes a 3. And he gets it to go.
Threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys. And the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Here's Harden. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Harden doing it all. He's got 16 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently. Try to get into his airspace.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. James, the pass to Anthony. Outside for George. The offensive rebound. Wade outside. The feed to George. Outside Irving. Out to Wade. The rebound by Harden. And here's the break. Here's Paul. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
John Wall's checked in for the East. Irving attacking. The kick out to Wall. Good on the three-point shot. Wall's got 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Parker dishes to Howard. Harden outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Cans the shot from the wing. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
Irving against Parker. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Irving. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Love comes in for Dwight Howard. And Aldridge is subbed in for Blake Griffin. And that one's good. That's 10 points here for George.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Paul for three, and the shot is good.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Parker with a clean look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Now it's just a 3-point East All-Star lead. Wall against Parker. With some arc. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 7. Here comes Parker. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by George. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here. His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Fires from deep. And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got his second basket.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Paul.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Time now for an injury report. And now Doris Burke has an update for us on Dwayne Wade. And Doris, what's the news?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the East All-Stars let me know the status. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. And unfortunately, you can't afford to dwell on it. I mean, you've got to come up with another plan and move forward.
And that's not easy to do, guys, because it's very emotional for everybody on the team to see him go down. But you're right, Clark. I mean, they've got to figure it out and move on.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Paul Millsap's checked in for Hibbert. Johnson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's DeRozan in for Paul George. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Paul. And Curry subbed in for Tony Parker.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Here's Noah. No good. Griffin with some nice D. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 6-point game.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
The East All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
Durant, that's good.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
And Wall kicks to DeRozan. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 6. Here's Curry with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Johnson. With 4 seconds on the clock. Misses in close.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck and Here's LeBron. We've got DeRozan. Noah is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Irving at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And Harden wide open. He shoots. He nails it. And we're tied up. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Passes it to Noah. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, the West All-Stars. The kick out to Irving. The dish now to LeBron. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Still East All-Stars ball. 18 seconds.
On defense, the West All-Stars. James, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Curry attacking. Outside for Durant. To take the lead. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And a lot of contact right there. I think the officials are making the correct call here. And this sort of call, of course, always about protecting the players. You can't allow unnecessary contact. And sometimes the players let the emotion get the best of them. And you make a foul like that, it's going to be enforced every time.
You know, Steve, I don't think many people would disagree with the stance that it's a very important objective to make sure everything is done to limit any sort of unnecessary contact.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all their way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys. An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 18 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
And so here are the West All-Stars. The lead is 2. And the basket by Curry.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Nobody near Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Here's Curry. Here's Nowitzki. And Noah with the block. Outside for Curry. It's LeBron with the drive. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. LeBron's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. Harden kicks to Nowitzki. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. And the East with some changes. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Millsap. And Paul George is subbed in for Noah. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Love. And Paul subbed in for Curry. It's Durant with the drive. No good on the free throw. That one is no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
That's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
On the wing, Irving, defended by Paul. For the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Paul passes to Nowitzki from outside the arc. On the wing, Davis, covered by Anthony.
Eastern All-Stars ball.
And here are the East All-Stars. James outside. It's tipped and taken away by Paul. Here's the break. He lobs it up. Outside for Davis. Trying his luck deep. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pulls up on the wing. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from LeBron. Outside Durant, and Durant gets double-teamed. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And, Kevin, that's exactly why this is an important possession for them.
And the dunk by James.
He gives them the lead with the kind of basket that's become his trademark, exploding to the cylinder.
Harden outside. Right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And if I had to quote him, it probably would go like this. Here's a little payback for you, young fella.
From the hero, Steve at one end to the GOAT at the other.
And I think he may still have been patting himself on the back and maybe forgot to play a little defense.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. No good with the triple.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Durant against Irving. Durant with it. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on DeRozan.
Durant doing all sorts of things. 22 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or 2.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Back to Irving. The second chance effort, and Davis sends it back. They retain possession. And another shot. And Irving with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Paul with the ball. He kicks to Nowitzki. Harden outside. Durant dishes to Paul. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Here's LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
How about the 3-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 3. Deep 2 from Anthony. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Curry's checked in for James Harden.
Now in the lineup for the West All-Stars.
And stolen by James. And DeRozan. Here we go. Wasted no time on that one.
You know, as soon as he got an opening, he let it fly. That was a big shot there.
Here's Paul. Trying to get open is Davis. Paul can't get it to go. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Melo having a terrific game. He has 9 rebounds, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the 3-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from the East All-Stars?
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for him.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
And there's the pass to Durant. Feeds it to Curry. Fires the three. It's all in by the East All-Stars. Anthony's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
It's Curry with the drive. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And the dunk by James.
Well, he's so reliable when he gets in tight, guys, and that hoop there gives them a nice little cushion here late.
No good from Durant.
Well, they're trying to come back here, but you've got to get a better look at the basket to get it done.
Irving kicks to DeRozan. And George, here we go. DeRozan against Paul. And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
Curry kicks to Durant. From deep. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. They led by as many as 18 points. Anthony nowhere around. The quick look no good that time. Here comes Durant. Ball. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Now DeRozan. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're losing by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Now, I'm not sure there's enough time here, Clark. What do you think?
I doubt it, but I'm sure they'll go for the quick shot and intentional foul.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the East. Millsap comes in for Anthony. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. Harden comes in for Kevin Durant. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and polish it off.
Here's Aldridge. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
Here's Aldridge. No good on the quick three. Now here's LeBron. He feeds it to Irving. Back to James. The 19-foot shot. Jump shot is good that time. LeBron's got 35.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sound.
And the wide open shot from Paul. And the 3 off target.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his...